Hey, Officer Nelson, this is Investigator Norton. How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Um, I got your polygraph results, and I'm reviewing them, and I just have a couple questions for you. Um, um, you told Lieutenant Monroe that you had told Officer Burton and Officer Dukes that about your relationship with inmate Stevens. Is that pretty accurate? They both knew.
Well, I told Burton, well, you know, Burton, I told you that, Burton. I don't know if you remember, I told you that in the initial thing that she was the one that, I don't know if I told you all the detail what I told him, but yeah, but she was the one, she knew because she was looking at a picture in my phone. And she said that they had came to her, but like I said, for Duke, I never told, like Duke didn't tell in detail, but I told him to go ahead and put her name in. She told me that he was beating on the window or something one time for her, and she just came to me. Officer Duke came to me as a heads up. Like, she's like, I don't know that somebody was beating on the window or whatever. I guess they were down there for a shakedown. I don't know.
Yeah.
And she came to me and she said that she was just saying, I don't know. She was like, you know, she said, I just ignored him. He asked, did he know you or whatever. And I just told Officer Duke that I did know, you know, when she told me what I said, I told her that I was just friends or whatever, but I didn't get into detail about it. But,
so Officer Dukes didn't really have a understanding of how far your relationship or how personal it was, but Officer Burton did. You said she saw a picture in your phone?
Yeah, she did. I thought I told you that because I remember I thought she was the one that might have put that out, because when it all started coming out, that's I knew she was friends with Aisha. And
how long ago was it that she saw the picture in your phone?
Oh God, like I told, that might have been shortly. Probably back in. Like I told, I don't know. I don't want to lie because I don't. Probably about if it was probably either like 2010 towards then. I don't know the exact time.
So it's been a while though. It's not something that just a couple of days ago.
No. It's been a long. And like I said, she saw the pictures, and I think we was looking at the pictures, and she saw him, and I told her, that's when I told her then who he was. Cause she was like, that's why I know it was after my after I filed for divorce, because her comment was like, well, good for you that you found something. You know, I'm not trying to go deep, you know, but she was like, good for you that you found somebody, yada yada yada, and I just told her, you know. And yeah, she knew, but that was a long time ago.
When she saw the picture in your phone, did she know that he was or used to be an inmate here?
No, I said that no, I told her not. She was like, I went back and told her that that he had been incarcerated. I told her, I just said, well, you can't go telling about it. Yada yada. I mean, you know what? I don't know the exact conversation.
Yeah.
But I do know she found out later on. I think when he came, because at the time when she started, because she wasn't, and the picture was we was at my house. He's at my house or his house. So the picture wasn't incarcerated. But I don't know if that particular time I said it right then. But I know he came when he got incarcerated. I do know at that point in time that I think she came to me and was like, is he? And then I was like, yeah, and she was just like, and I told her not to tell me, but she did know. Like her and Adam was one of the people that did know the full, knew.
Okay, so there would have been no question as, I mean, there's no reason why they should come in here and say, well, that was just rumor, because at that point there was no rumor. She actually knew for a fact, right?
Well, when she first seen the picture, I told her, yeah, we were in a relationship, but she shouldn't have, it shouldn't have been a rumor because nobody, I'm not trying to be funny. I don't know why they, because it shouldn't have been a rumor because, like I was telling him, that's why when it first came out, that's why I was like, who in the world could have, I basically was concerned, like, who could have told Goodwill?
Yeah. Well, that was I was actually typing your report up yesterday, and I just got the polygraph results today, and so the report was done, but then when those two names came up, I got to do an interview with them, and I just want to make sure before I talk to them that, without a doubt, it's, they knew. So
they knew about it, but they don't know. But like I told, I don't know if I put it in my paper, but nobody, like I said, I never brought him around anybody. I never did, for that reason. I never brought him around him. I never did it like because I didn't want to implicate if something did. And then with him saying, you know, I'm going to tell this and how you lie. So I made sure that I never brought, like I said, if they say anything other than that, the fact that, yeah, they knew about the relationship, but they you know what I'm saying, they knew, all they knew was that I knew him, and when we were in a relationship, those two did. Now, I was seduced, I don't think she knew to that extent. To be honest with you, I think she was just giving me
a heads up.
Like a heads up.
Like,
you know,
hey,
like, look.
He's asking for you, so.
Like, yeah, that's what she did. She was like, somebody, and to be honest with you, she probably wouldn't even, if he came up to her or whatever, it's just that when he did that day, she was just like, some dude, whatever, and dude, she said she asked him what his name was, whatever, and she said she just ignored it. She told him, you know, look, I don't do that. I don't check message or whatever. Yes, she working, but wouldn't say he was just like, she just kind of ignored it. Then she came to me, I guess, you know, as a, as I would say, look, somebody, whatever, I don't know what the deal is. She said, but he was beating on the one that he knew. He just called me over. She said, knew me. And today I was just come here and ask me something. She said, so I told her, she was like, you know anything? I said, I know his mother, and we just spent with her. And I left like that. Now, whether she believed me or whatever or not, but she didn't. But she honestly was coming to me just to, you know, give me a heads up. But like I said, Adams knew and Burton knew. And because Burton have came in, that's why I say Burton, if they would come in and tell you something different, I don't like to implicate, put people in stuff, but, you know, I'm trying to be honest all the way through. But if they come in there and tell you that they didn't know, you know, like I said, now they've never been around me with him or nothing like that, but they did know that there was a relationship going on.
Okay, I appreciate you being honest. You don't have to call me at 10 o'clock today. Okay. I'm going to try to get this thing knocked out today, give it to the sheriff this afternoon. I don't know how long. I'm out of the office all next week, so I'm going to give you, tomorrow I'm going to give you Investigator Waite's number, and you can just check in with him every morning, and if he hears something where you need to come up and talk to the chief or the sheriff, he'll let you know. But I don't think it'll be next week because it's usually the case officer, which that would be me, that would get the notification, because what happened is me and you both have to go up there and talk to the chief. You know, I'll have to tell him, you know, how I got the investigation, what I did, and just come out like that. And then he'll give you a chance to talk to him, and then they'll decide if there's any punishment, what it's going to be. So I don't look for it to be next week since I'm out of town all week, but it would probably be the week after. But the chief will get in touch with you about that. So I know you've been out for a week, and I know it's probably tough, but just hang in there. Like I said, I'm going to get this thing to the sheriff today. That's all I'm working on today, is getting this thing typed up. Okay?
I mean, I understand. I know you got to do, but I guess the biggest thing, I know you're probably not familiar with this. When you're on, now actually like admin leave, I know you said when you're on admin leave, you can't represent. I know that, but that you work for the sheriff, I'm saying that kind of way. But you're not allowed to, like your your compensation, that's the way your retirement money. I can't get that unless I'm terminated or resigned.
Honestly, I don't know how that works, because that comes out of finance. You know, that doesn't come. I'll tell you who would know. That would be Miss Jolly up in the front office. She would know. And honestly, I know somebody had asked, you know, well, can she take annual leave if she has it while she's on admin leave? I don't even know if you can do that. That would be something maybe you can contact your lieutenant or your sergeant and just ask them, hey, you know, because they know you're on admin leave without pay. And, you know, if you got annual leave, that may be something you can ask them, hey, can I just use my annual leave right now while I'm out to kind of help me out?
I think I would, you know, but you know how you ask people that used to, they were like, no, you can't. Like, no, I think they said admin, and I think I was saying silly because I don't have a lot of annual leave, and then I was like, well, could I use my sick leave? And someone told me that in order for me to get my the retirement, I had to resign, or either I had to be terminated, because when when I go over there and look in the computer, I'm still considered active. Yeah. Because like what I said, I was trying to close, because I was trying to get a house, and the only reason I'm thinking, I was just trying to get enough money so that when I close, you know, to show that had I been working, I would have had the money to show that whatever. But
I don't know.
Having to pay money out, so
that would be. I don't think, you could probably call over to finance and ask them, because I don't know what, you know, if it's your money you've been paying into it. I don't know what difference it makes if you're working or not, you know.
But on your retirement. From the way it sounds like they're saying that you have to be because I don't know. That's why, but from the way, from the people that I asked that used to work, they was like, they're not gonna give it to you because of the fact that you're still showing active in the computer. But I was just thinking, So I was just like, okay, I was just asking every option I could, to see, only because of the situation that I'm in. But I still a call over there. I'm just still calling, acting like them tell me no.
Oh, okay, and when you call me tomorrow, I'll have you investigator Waite's number. I don't have a card in front of me to give you his number.
Okay, so just like I was doing, you just do that for him?
Yeah, you don't have to call him on the weekend, though. Just Monday through Friday.
Okay.
All right, thank you.